you already know who it is. It's your favorite person, curly head Lizzy, and I also have my princess, Sophia! Miss Sophia the Great! Alright, so we are back with another video. Since today is National Daughters Day, I am going to talk about the life of being a young mother. I found out that I was pregnant with her June the 4th, 2017. I was currently 18, going on 19. I knew I was going to have complications because of my hip surgery prior to, finding out that I was pregnant and stuff. So I knew I was going to have a few complications in that. Well, first trimester, the only thing I could eat was Popeyes, Subway, Chick-fil-A. What else, Mama? A bunch of rice. And what else was it, Mama? What else was it, Mama? What else? What else was it, baby girl? I can't figure out what else I could eat in the first trimester. But second trimester, everything was smooth. I could eat normal. Then I started having weird cravings in the middle of my second trimester. Probably like, what are you doing? Okay, I'm sorry. Probably in the middle, I started craving tomatoes, pickles, jalapenos, drenched in some Thousand Island dressing. Also, what else, baby girl? I also wanted tomatoes, pickles, bell peppers, with just a few leaves of spinach drenched in vinegar and olive oil with salt and pepper and just a little dash of oregano. Well, after that, I figured out that I was like, this is interesting. So I ended up growing to like, cheesecake with brownie. That is like off the chart delicious. Where you going? It was really delicious, and still to this day, I'm like, that is absolutely delicious. And new thing that I love now is omelets. Omelets are delicious. Like, I never had an omelet until I was pregnant. And then after I gave birth, man, I tell you, they gave me some bomb omelets. Like, oh, Jesus. So, third trimester, it was pretty rough towards the end. Probably, I would say about 36, 37 weeks. I started having difficulty with my hips, dealing with a lot of pressure. So I told my OB, letting him know that I was having complications with my hips. It was hard for me to walk, stand, squat, lay down. It was difficult for me to get comfortable to even take a little nap when I was really exhausted. So he told me the best thing for me to do is to stop working and go on bed rest until I give birth. So that's what I did. Then comes a Sunday, we were invited to our friend's house. Him and his wife made, I think it's called chicken parmesan, I believe. And we watched the football game. I think the Panthers were playing and somebody else was playing. Then their friends, their family came over, and we were all, us ladies were talking about, labor and delivery, because I was pregnant, of course, and also my friend's wife, my friend was pregnant at the time too, so we were kind of interested on what we might be possibly having to look forward to, for me, in the next couple of weeks, because I was going on 38 weeks. But without knowing, I ended up getting some real bad hip pains. Then I had to call Walmart and let them know what kind of pressure I was having, to see if it was just normal and it's a part of the contractions and the process of labor. It was like, that doesn't sound normal, but come in and we'll check and make sure that the baby and she's doing fine. Check on your contractions, see how strong they are. So we went there. Come to find out, she decided that she wants to squeeze on her umbilical cord. She was grabbing on her umbilical cord, so they told me that I had to be admitted and induced. Well, after that Sunday afternoon, probably around, 6, I was admitted. They started the process to induce me. Then around Tuesday at 06:38, bam, here she comes, weighing 5 pounds 6 ounces. She was let's see, how long were you? 18.5 inches, and she weighed, well, I already said how much she weighed. She was yeah, 5 pounds 6 ounces, 18.5 inches. We were in labor for a total of 36 hours. It was a long process, but thank the Lord, she came finally. With that being said, it was kind of difficult learning how to care for her, because I didn't want to, do anything that would hurt her, because she was so tiny, And then whenever I went to her first pediatrician appointment, the doctor just picked her up and was doing all this kind of stuff, and I was like, woman, I wanted to punch her in her face, like, you don't handle my child like that. She's like, oh, it's fine, babies are tough. And I was like, she's delicate, she might be fragile, you don't know, don't tell me that. So after that, I noticed that by having a baby at a young age, you can learn how to be a mother, but also be able to grow with them as they grow up, and potentially be their best friend, and let them know that, you had them at a young age. So it really wasn't that bad, but it was just a lot of negative feedback from a bunch of people. Whenever they found out that I was pregnant, they were like, oh, you're too young to be pregnant, why, blah, 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 blah. But then on the flip side, they're like, well, at least you guys waited until you were married, and so on and so forth. I always told them from the very beginning, before him and I have any children, we're going to be married first, then have kids, because that's the right way to do it. I mean, some people they get surprised by the pregnancy. That doesn't mean that it's not the right way. It just happens. Stuff happens. I mean, having a child is a true blessing. Nobody can understand the unconditional love that you have for your child until you give birth. My grandmother always told me, you won't know what it's like to love one of your own until you have one. And that's true. I didn't know until I had her. You want to stand up, huh? So it was like an overwhelming feeling of knowing that I'm a mother. I have a mini, ooh, she hit me in my nose. I have a mini me, and I get to see her grow and help her with everything. I know a lot of people, look down upon people that are young and they end up pregnant, or they're still in school or whatever. It doesn't matter. If you end up pregnant and you have the baby, that's the biggest blessing you could ever receive. Yes, it's tough financially because they need diapers. They switch size diapers probably every month and a half, constantly eating, drinking their formula and everything else. It's not easy. And people think, well, why'd you decide to have a kid at a young age? I mean, it just happened. You can't sit here and tell me, oh, well, you're too young to have a baby. Well, I had one. She is the best thing that has ever happened to me. This baby girl of mine is the light of my life. Yeah, mama. Yeah. You're the light of my life. I love you so much, mama. Mwah. 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 I love my baby so much. I love my baby so much. Yeah, mama. Without her, I wouldn't know what unconditional love is. I mean, I love my husband dearly. Like, I love him with all of my heart, but the love that we have for her is way different from the love that we have for each other. Let me go ahead and explain that to you. The love that my husband and I have for each other is something way different than, just a normal love. Like, it's the type of bond that we have, that we love each other. He's my best friend. We talk about everything. And it's just like, we have trials and tribulations because, what relationship doesn't? But at the end of the day, I love him like no other. But when we see Sophia, whenever you, let's see, what's the word? What's the word, baby girl? What's the word, mama? I need you to help mommy. Help mommy. No, you're not going to help me? Rude. Don't chew on my finger. Whenever you, yeah. Look, it's right there. Go get it. Go get it, mama. Go get it. Whenever you kind of like, I wouldn't say necessarily, oh my God, okay. Whenever you compare the love that him and I have versus the love that we have for her, it's similar but different in, in different ways. But at the end of the day, okay then. But at the end of the day, we all love each other the same. That's really the true definition of unconditional love. Was first, I found out, was my soulmate, but also having a child. Like, it's, I don't know. I can't explain it. It leaves me speechless. With that being said, go ahead and give this video a... Nope, you're not going to do it? Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and comment if you have anything to say. Go ahead and subscribe if you already haven't to my channel. And for those who have subscribed, thank you for the support. We love the support that you give us. And also, got something to say. For those who do have daughters, it can be a father or it can be a mother. I personally want to tell you, regardless of what people say, you're doing a great job. Sometimes it may go unnoticed, but just know that you're not alone with being a parent. It may be difficult, but it will get better. It's not easy knowing how to raise a baby because they don't come with, instructions. All right, this is how it goes whenever you have a kid. We have to learn as time goes. Yeah, baby. Oh, I love you. You guys have a tremendous amount of fun today. If not, have it this weekend. We love you guys. And stay tuned and turn on those notification bells. And don't forget, once we get to 100 subscribers, I will be giving away some gift cards.